Welcome back to Future Cars Updates, your #1 stop for next-gen rides, concept beasts, and performance legends reborn. Today, buckle up because we're diving deep into the heart-pounding world of the 2026 Ford Mustang GT500, a name that's never whispered but roared. The Mustang GT500 isn't just a car, it's a symbol. A street-legal monster born from decades of muscle car legacy and track-tested engineering. But what happens when that legacy collides with the future? What happens when raw power meets bleeding-edge technology? That's exactly what the 2026 GT500 is all about. From the moment your eyes land on it, you know something's different. It's more aggressive, more sculpted, and more aerodynamic than ever before. Ford has clearly leaned into a bold, futuristic design language. Think wide shoulders, a low shark-like nose, and a stance that screams dominance. The LED lighting setup, both front and rear, has been sharpened into blade-like precision. It doesn't just light the road, it cuts through it. And then there's the grille, massive, hungry, and darkened with performance intentions. This isn't just an evolution of the previous GT500, it's a rebirth. Now let's talk about the real beast under the hood. Ford knows its audience, and for 2026 they've answered the call with an updated 5.2-liter Predator V8, but this time paired with a mild hybrid assist system. Yeah, you heard that right. A hybrid Mustang, but not the soft kind. This is the kind that kicks you harder, not softer. The twin-screw supercharger still screams like a banshee when you push it, but now it's got electric torque filling at low RPMs. That means 0 to 60 in under 3.2 seconds, an instant throttle response that feels almost unfair. The total power output? Over 800 horsepower. That's Bugatti numbers in a front-engine American coupe. And guess what? Ford didn't just build this car to go fast in a straight line. No! The 2026 GT500 is track-tuned and laser-sharp with an all-new adaptive Magna Ride suspension, carbon fiber wheels, and active aero flaps at the front and rear. This car bites in the corners like it's angry, but here's where it gets even more impressive. Inside, the cockpit of the 2026 GT500 feels like a blend of fighter jet and luxury lounge. Ford has gone digital, but not at the cost of soul. A massive 15-inch floating touchscreen sits center stage, running the latest Ford Sync system with real-time telemetry, performance tracking, and yes, a customizable exhaust tuning feature. Want quiet mode for sneaking out of the driveway? Done! Want full track mode with maximum crackle and pop? You got it! The digital gauge cluster is fully customizable too, letting drivers prioritize lap times, G-forces, or boost pressure, whatever kind of madness you're into. And unlike most modern sports cars, the GT500 still offers a physical gear shifter. That's right, no confusing rotary dials here. Just a meaty, satisfying lever that makes you feel connected to the drive. Seats? Recaro, of course. Wrapped in Alcantara with contrast stitching and just enough bolster to hold you tight without squeezing your spine. The cabin is quiet when it needs to be, loud when it wants to be, and always ready to erupt at the push of a pedal. Ford also made sure the new GT500 is smarter. It comes standard with level 2 driver assistance, including adaptive cruise control, lane centering, blind spot monitoring, and 360-degree cameras. But don't let that fool you, this is not an autonomous cruiser. It's still a driver's machine, first and foremost. Now, let's talk weight. With all the tech packed in, you'd expect it to be a heavy brute. But Ford engineers have used carbon fiber panels, lightweight aluminum chassis components, and a revised cooling system that's lighter but more efficient than ever. The result is a coupe that stays below 4,000 pounds. Impressive given its size and performance. And then, there's the sound. Oh, the sound. You can hear the GT500 coming from a mile away. Not just a loud noise, but a layered growl that builds into a scream. It's like a mechanical symphony, with the V8, supercharger, and hybrid assist working in harmony. You don't just hear it, you feel it in your bones. The 2026 model also introduces a Track Pack Pro edition for those who want to push the GT500 to the edge. It includes a rear wing inspired by the GT4 racing car, ceramic brakes, and a stripped-down interior with a half cage option. Ford knows its audience. And for the track junkies, this is a dream straight from the factory. Of course, not everything is brutal. There's a touch of finesse too. The ride, when in comfort mode, is surprisingly composed. The cabin tech is as modern as anything from Europe. You've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging, and even a 16-speaker B&O sound system that pumps out crystal clear audio. That is, if you ever get tired of hearing that V8. Now, let's talk price. The base 2026 GT500 is expected to start around $92,000, with fully loaded versions reaching north of $110,000. It's not cheap, but then again, legends never are. And for what you get, it's worth every dollar, because you're not just buying a car, you're buying an experience. The Mustang GT500 has always carried weight in the performance world. It's the car that makes Ferraris nervous at stoplights, the one that turns heads without trying. The 2026 model elevates that status to new heights. It's more refined, more capable, and more future-proof than any muscle car before it. And yet at its core, it's still a Mustang, still rebellious, still loud, still American, and still ready to dominate every road it touches. For car enthusiasts, the 2026 GT500 is more than a machine. It's a symbol that raw, unapologetic performance can survive the electric age, and even thrive in it. So whether you're a lifelong Mustang fan or just someone who appreciates automotive art, the 2026 Ford Mustang GT500 demands your attention. It's fast, it's furious, and it's one of the last true warriors in a world going soft. Let us know in the comments, would you take this over a Dodge Demon, a Porsche 911 Turbo S, or maybe even a Tesla Model S Plaid? We want to hear from the speed freaks, the purists, and the new school fans alike. And if you enjoyed this ride through the future of American muscle, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Future Cars updates, and ring that bell for more insane automotive content coming your way. Until next time, keep your foot down, your eyes forward, and never stop chasing horsepower.